Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here with.
James, the He-Man Hebert with the new haircut. I'm not human anymore.
Is this the first?
Although, oh wait, actually, there may have been. I don't think there was another time where I showed off my hair. Well, there is one video, but I'm still in the process of editing that. So yeah, hi, this is my new haircut.
Yeah, this is the first actual video, because you haven't technically. This is the first video because you haven't released it yet. So this is the
Pretty
first.
much, yeah. Hi.
A lot's happened since you and I last did a video. As you heard, I'm no longer the champ anymore.
What the hell happened?
I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna do a plug. Just go watch the last 5 minutes of the SmackDown live reactions from this week, and you'll see.
Let me guess, you cashed in on the money in main event of SmackDown Live, and you lost the belt because you picked the wrong guy, right?
Yeah, because Miz, Joe, and Rusev were like on the verge of. It was like the last 2 minutes. I didn't think they were gonna lose in 2 minutes, but they lost in 2 minutes. Because it was like 2 minutes. It was like 2 minutes left. Me and Chris had like different picks. I would have tied it, and then I would have retained. So then I was like, okay, this is now a title match, thinking they were gonna win because literally nobody else was laid out. New Day was completely destroyed, but then Miz had to go for those pancakes and try to humiliate the New Day, and then that's when everything went to shit.
No shit. By the way, you're glitching a little bit on my end. But yeah, well, no longer the champ.
It's those damn pancakes, though.
I mean, why did you put the title on the line in the main event of SmackDown?
Because I didn't think they were gonna lose in 2 minutes.
What was the point of it? Why?
I didn't think they were gonna lose in 2 minutes.
Is there a reason why you put the title on the line, though? You just like, hey.
I was trying to kind of be a heel, thinking they were gonna win in 2 minutes, and it backfired. I feel like if John or like you did that, it wouldn't have backfired on you guys. But I think as I did it,
it would have backfired. It's simple wrestling logic. On TV, the baby faces usually win in 6-man. Like,
heels win.
Well,
don't worry. I'm getting my. I also did give a preview of what could happen to the Money in the Bank briefcase holder, and it does show that they shouldn't just cash in like that, because that could happen.
Yeah. So wait. So this means Chris is swapped out for you for the Money in the Bank one, for the number one contender thing. Money in the Bank. What's happening
is Steve, me and Chris. Steve, so pretty much that trivia thing was all pointless now, because Chris and I are just facing off at TakeOver Chicago 2, and for my rematch clause, and Steve's going to get the title match against the winner at Money in the Bank, and whoever loses at NXT TakeOver Chicago 2 between me and Chris will be in the Money in the Bank briefcase triple threat with you and John.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so that's
all confusing now because you fucked it up.
So all that trivia stuff we did was pointless.
Great. What the fuck, man? All right, let's just go to 205.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So you're at 0 seconds, right?
I'm at 1 second.
All right, fast forward back to 0 seconds.
Just play it and then I'll hear it.
Well, hold on, I gotta turn in the volume. I can do it off my Xbox too, because it was working. I tested it out and it was working properly.
All right, well, let's do this.
Oh, the reason we're doing the live reactions too is because of Buddy Murphy versus Mustafa Ali, because they had a great first match, and we got to see. They may not have a great second match, because usually the first match is better than the second match, but it's still going to be great.
We'll see. They're lying again.
They always lie. It wasn't last week. Oh yeah, what did you think of this match last week? Because you didn't here for the live reaction.
once again why 205 Live is the destination for the greatest cruiserweight wrestling in the world. Oh, he's connected with the girl line. Turn the inside out.
I gotta listen to when he says tonight.
Alexander retains the Cruiserweight Championship. That was last week. And here on 205 Live, we are always looking to the future. And the future starts tonight. Our first contest features the latest conflict in the ongoing battle for tag team supremacy.
Oh, tag team supremacy. You mean those cruiserweight tag titles that you're never gonna fucking unveil?
Correct.
Last week, Kendrick was the
I think Dorado and Kendrick will have. Is this the first match they've had? I don't think Dorado and Kendrick have ever faced off.
Will Kendrick be victorious?
They might have in the Cruiserweight Classic. I don't think so, though. This might be the first time.
Unless they had like a match outside of WWE, I don't know about.
Yeah.
In the locker room, collide once more. When the heart of 205 Live, the mesmerizing Mustafa Ali, battles the
Are we in sync?
Yeah, we're in sync.
Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy.
So yeah, what did you think of last week?
Oh my god, that was a great match. I'm glad the crowd was hyped for it for a change. I'm just sad that like the arena was so empty. Like it's bad, man. Like you could you even panning the way they usually pan, you can't hide how empty that arena was.
Well, definitely,
Pockets of empty seats, and it's just bad. Oh, while the intro's going on, I don't know if you caught this on Raw, but I watched a fucking clip. Did you see when Kevin Dunn idiotically shot the empty side of that arena?
What was that?
It was during the Bobby Lashley Sammy segment where he's like, Sammy's on the stairs, and then they have a camera literally pointing directly at the empty arena.
I think
the empty half of the arena.
Yeah, I think me and Chris saw it, but we didn't call out on it because Sami Zayn was talking. We have a rule on the live reaction that you can't talk when the rest is talking.
That's fucking embarrassing, dude.
Oh, definitely.
That's so embarrassing. Like, this ain't just SmackDown. This is Raw, dude. Like, and it's empty. The half of the arena is visibly empty and Kevin Dunn exposed it for everyone to see. It's bad, dude. Holy crap. Anyway, Lucha House Party, yay.
All right, so here picking for this match, the Brian Kendrick or Lindsay Dorado?
Huh.
It's a tough pick.
I want it to be... I mean, I like Lindsay, so I'll just go with Lindsay. And not that I hate Kendrick, I'll just go with him. I don't really know.
I'm going to pick the Brian Kendrick to be different. But it could go either way. And we have Nigel McGuinness, Vic Joseph, and Percy Watson on commentary. Is this the first live reactions you've done where Percy Watson's been on it?
What was it?
Is this the first live reactions you've been on since Percy Watson's joined the commentary team?
No, I think there was like one other.
See, I do so many of these live reactions, I don't even remember like which ones I have and haven't done.
Sorry, I love this theme song so much. Drew Gulak.
No, oh, Gallagher might be doing well, because this was the 5th, right?
Yeah, he was over, and wait, no, because Drew Gulak's there and he fights Drew Gulak.
Yeah, that does kind of suck.
He might have been in an indie show. Because I know he's part of that cruiserweight and UK divisions. Like he's doing both, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So he could have been at like at an indie show or something, like ICW or something.
Yeah, because Drew Gulak. Oh, that is kind of strange though that Gulak's there though, because you would think they would fly him out for the UK.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't think it's happened yet.
Well, this episode took place on June 5th, and the first round was what? Oh no, it might be the 7th and the 8th.
It's the 7th and the 8th.
So they might be doing some live events though, then before.
Are we doing live reactions to UK too?
Well, I don't think the first round's going to be on the network. I think it's just I have to see because we'd have to do it like Saturday, and Chris's Independence Day party is the is at like 1 o'clock, and I'm probably gonna go. So.
Oh yeah, I'm probably going to. We'll figure it out. Anyway,
as you know, I had to completely change my schedule this summer because I work full time now. Obviously, you know I didn't plan. It's not like I planned it out. So.
Right? Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that off air because like that, I didn't even understand what was going on.
Yeah, because that's an off-air conversation.
Yeah. And Lindsay Dorado's not happy.
Why?
He didn't like Drew Gulak's comment about him calling him Dorito.
Cruiserweight division.
That was funny, by the way.
Here we go. In the tempo of this matchup.
Lindsay Dorito.
Cedric to the outside and.
But yeah, I'm excited because I don't think they've ever. Oh yeah, I like how Kendrick's telling them to hit him because he knows he'll win by.
Aaron Dorito. Oh no.
Exactly. Why are you saying? You just got some sort of team, some sort of.
I think this is the third week in a row Gulak's been on commentary too.
They really like him on commentary. I'm starting to wonder if maybe he should be like a on-air commentator. Like when he's not wrestling on 205, like maybe one of the other shows.
Certainly working right now.
I was gonna say he should commentate the UK. If he wasn't in the UK tournament, I'd like him to commentate for it.
Oh wait. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, he must be the heel American.
Got involved in the match.
Definitely, yeah.
They lost. That's when things went awry. Yes. Percy, you didn't.
I don't mind that, you know. Plus two.
I don't mind it. I just didn't expect it. That's all.
They should be thanking me for being on your side.
Like I can see Travis Banks because like Travis always traveled to the UK, even though he's a New Zealander. But like, I don't think has ever been in the UK soil doing indie shows. I think it was always CCW and Evolve.
If you'll do your research, Nick, I did provide.
It's gonna be. It's definitely. I think too. He'll be like more of the brutal Gulak too. Like he, and it's gonna be interesting too because he's fighting. It's kind of interesting that him and Gallagher are like a team up in this feud right here, and they're wrestling each other in the UK tournament.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting.
I think they're trying to make that seem like it's more like a friend versus friend competition than more than just a feud.
I got a couple issues with this game. It's a hot garbage. Look, you spell Lindsay Dorado.
Dude, Percy Watson called Gulak's pants hot garbage. Right. And he's staring daggers through him. That's great. Percy's improving, man. If he could do more shit like that, face commentator is not that bad.
Oh, definitely.
3-man booth wouldn't be that bad.
Cover to cover, Percy. I think it's a great piece of
he definitely gets. That's one good thing about Percy being on 205 Live. He definitely gets to talk because he never gets to talk in NXT. So
yeah, because Morrow's always hyped up.
So we're about to see a different. In about another hour, so we're about to see a different side of Percy Watson.
Oh yeah.
Did you know? You might not know this because I know you definitely don't watch me. You know he commentates for Main Event too.
Does he what?
Percy commentates for Main Event too.
Yeah.
Their teammate.
The same commentator.
I feel bad for him. I feel really bad for him.
The 205 Live commentators commentate for Main Event too, pretty much.
So it's Vic Joseph, Nigel McGuinness, and Percy Watson.
Yeah.
Main Event. Oh my god. I feel so bad for those three.
Is that not right?
They pretty much just commentate the dark matches on.
At that point, I'd be like old Vic Joseph. Vic Joseph should be like, "Oh, nice takedown." Not that I give a shit.
Because the matches on Main Event don't even matter at all.
Unless it's like Kurt Hawkins' losing streak, which is so dumb, by the way.
No, I love it.
I love it, but it's like dumb that's like the one thing on Main Event that you can watch it for. It's so dumb.
You know we had a Kurt Hawkins appearance actually on Raw this week.
Yeah, and he lost again via DQ because of Constable Corbin, whatever the fuck that new gimmick is now, where he's basically a sheriff or whatever.
Yeah, I think he's apparently. I don't know.
It's Corbin law, basically. It's so dumb.
A little more. Does that make you happy? No, what doesn't make you happy?
I don't believe he's a bodyguard. Like he's tall, but that's it. He's so out of place. in this role. Like he's just not a.
If anything, Kevin Owens should, Sami Zayn should be the one in this role.
I can't trust men who hide their faces.
Yeah, both of them. Considering that Stephanie has been the one defending those two.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, but remember, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn got fucking blasted by.
Well, how about Lindsay Dorado?
Like she flip flops more than a fucking nun.
Yeah.
To his feet.
Masturbate. It's ridiculous.
I've done a great job for the match by keeping the advantage.
And they all do it. I don't want to hear this thing where they don't. They all do it secretively. And but the only difference is Stephanie likes to make that more open.
Yeah.
Now Lindsay Dorado feeling some momentum in this matchup. I can't help but feel bad for Brian Kendrick in this situation. It's 3-on-1. It's basically a
There you go. Drew Gulak pointed out the obvious. It's a 3-on-1 situation pretty much. Lucha House Party have the advantage, and that's supposed to be the.
Those noisemakers are really distracting.
all the way to the top.
I don't blame him. Oh, nice crossbody.
I'd be distracted too if that was like in my match. I'm like, fuck you three. Stupid, poorly fucking things. I'm trying to call a spot with Lindsay, and all you're doing is like.
I'm surprised like there's not a botch every five moves.
Taken in the air, taking out Kendrick.
That was a shitty suicide dive. I'm gonna be straight up.
Yeah.
Like, I think Lindsay is getting distracted just by those.
Think you're funny? You're out here? Should be in the
You know
ring.
what the funny thing is? How is he distracted by Gulak of all things? He's distracted by Drew Gulak versus the noisemakers. I mean, he didn't even say anything.
Kendrick.
Oh, he just threw
Dorado and wiped out Metalik.
Oh, poor Metalik got his nuts.
Nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it.
I mean, Gulak's not one. He had nothing to do with it.
Kendrick now trying to capitalize on the situation.
Uh-oh.
Let's say Dorado.
Oh, let's say Dorado. I like that.
He likes.
He does.
It's over.
Dorado's victorious.
That springboard stunner is definitely better than the one Cena did.
Penny's springboard stun is better than the one that Cena did.
Oh, another one on Let's say Dorado. What are we doing? Here we go again. Gulak has seen enough.
I do like this. I do like this 6-man tag team feud they're doing with Gallagher, Kendrick, and Gulak versus Lucha House Party. And I also like the faction with Kendrick, Gallagher, and Gulak.
Yeah, I hope we get to see those three, do a thing. I would like the Cruiserweight tag titles to be a thing, though. Oh, since this is 205 Live, I gotta share this because I did this like a week ago.
Oh yeah, you gotta you gotta share what would have been the Cruiserweight tag team.
Yeah, because I don't think I ever did that, and I said I was going to do it.
And I'll read it off in the live reactions too.
The WWE Universe would obviously agree with.
Right, so this is like what I did. Like whenever they were gonna do it, this is exactly what I had laid out. It was Lucha House Party versus Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese.
Which two members of Lucha House Party?
I would have gone with Kalisto and Lindsay because I feel like they're a better dynamic.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Especially after that.
Yeah, after that tournament match I had. Kendrick and Gallagher versus Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch.
Kendrick,
That's a match.
Yeah, definitely.
TJP versus Noam Dar versus the Daivari brothers. Because Noam Dar would have been cleared to return at that point. Joseph Connors and James Drake versus Hideo Itami and Akira Tozawa. This is before they split, obviously.
So I'm assuming this would have happened in the summer then.
Yes, and I already saw this match, so I'm just going to keep talking over it.
Yeah.
TM61 versus Kenny Williams and Mark Andrews. If you've seen Kenny Williams on 205, you'll know why I paired him up with Mark Andrews.
I did see him, yes. I will say that obviously he made this too because I don't know if you know Mark Andrews is injured now. So
yeah, here are the big stars here. Undisputed Era's Strong and O'Reilly versus Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
Oh, definitely.
They are cruiserweights. This would make all the sense in the world to do this. Leo Rush and Ricochet versus the Singh brothers and aka Bollywood boys, Epico and Primo versus the Revival. Because by that point, the Revival would have been able to cut the weight to make the division, and I think it would have been much better for them.
Yeah, definitely. Especially with the joke. You saw the tag team battle royal they were a part of this week. So.
Oh my Christ, that was a shit. I heard of it. I haven't actually seen it, but I heard it was a goddamn joke, and the fact that the B team won over everybody. I get it. It's a funny act. Why are they the number one contenders for the tag belts?
Thank you.
What the fuck?
I've been saying that.
And by the way, that's not to say that they aren't entertaining, because they are. I'm not saying they're not funny. Why are they the number one contenders? Why is it that yet again, because you fuck up everything on the main roster, that the number one thing you fall back on is comedy? Like, I'm a broken record at this point. How many times do we have to fucking say that?
Yeah.
The comedy team is the number one contenders?
My championship.
I like, as entertaining as the Kane thing was, I said the same thing about Kane when he was the number one contender for the WWE title against Rollins. Why do you have to fall back to comedy because everything else sucks?
Oh, there's Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali is what I call him now. If you don't know the meme of Ali, it's great.
His performance didn't just make me proud. It made me hungry. Hungry to get back in the ring and prove that I can hang with the best of the best, that I too deserve an opportunity. Tonight, I got Buddy Murphy. Yeah, I know. They call him the Juggernaut. He's a force of nature. And Buddy Murphy thinks that he's going to run right through me and right into another championship opportunity. We all know Buddy Murphy might be stronger. Question is, does Buddy Murphy have enough heart? Because tonight, I plan on showing the entire world that Mustafa Ali has got the heart of a champion.
Not a bad promo. Wow, that might have been the best one he's cut all his career.
Definitely.
I do think he's out of his role. I feel like a heel turn should happen with him.
Maybe it. Maybe he will.
Because I feel like he's such a better natural heel. He would. I think he would thrive as a heel here.
Oh yeah. I hope they turn him heel.
Right, and the only problem is Buddy Murphy's a really good heel too right now, and you don't want to take away his momentum by turning Mustafa heel.
Yeah,
considering that's the only championship that you can really compete for.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's not a lot of faces in the cruiserweight division. It's just Lucha House Party, Mustafa Ali, and Cedric.
I'm very pissed off, by the way, that it was Gargano and Ciampa was supposed to be Last Man Standing, and then they had to restructure it as a Chicago street fight.
Yeah, I heard about that. Because now they have to pretty much do the same thing because of the main roster. The NXT has to do the same match they did at New Orleans.
Well, I mean, let's not forget. I mean, exactly what Punk said. Whatever idea comes through that fucking circle that seems to be good, they take it as their own. So, yeah. Of course, they have to take Triple H's fucking idea. Which, by the way, cleared of all charges, cleared of everything in that courtroom. It turns out Punk was telling the truth. So, fucking A, I was right. I'm happy for him. I'm very happy for Punk. Like, that was a huge victory for him and indie wrestling as a whole, in a way. Because, like, that guy shouldn't have ever gotten fucking... Him and Colt never should have gotten fucking sued for defamation. There was no fucking substance on that.
Yeah.
The former Cruiserweight champion,
TJP.
TJP. He wants to go to SmackDown. Are you stupid?
Who's he wrestling? Brian who?
Brian somebody. Brian T. Apparently. His name.
At least I'm glad they bothered to announce his opponent. Usually when it's a squash match, they like never announce their opponents.
Why is he wearing it?
Brian T. It's Brian Keith.
Why is he wearing a fucking dress shirt? That's.
I have no idea. TJP, we know TJP is winning this match.
I don't know. He's just not winning.
Well, now he's facing a cowboy. Oh, yippee-ki-yay.
That being Brian Keith.
Nigel McGuinness said it best, though. He's facing a cowboy. Yippee-ki-yay.
Nigel, we are in
Pretty much.
What? What's he doing? What's TJP doing? I'm sorry to have to do this in front of all of your family and friends here in Corpus Christi. But hey, Killer Boots, man! I know you thought you'd make a name for yourself off the cruiser grade, but that's not going to happen tonight. Oh! So let me get this straight. Is this really the type of competition that the first ever cruiserweight champion deserves?
He's not one.
Because it seems to me like our GM, Drake Maverick, has forgotten that I carried this division on my back before he ever got here.
That he's one about.
Oh!
Well, I mean, when the 205 or no,
General manager.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be.
Another brand.
By the way, I hear myself talking.
Get my talent a little better.
I want to turn the volume down on the computer a little bit.
Or Kurt Angle. Or maybe William Regal.
William Regal.
Oh, wow.
Did.
Again.
Oh. Emphasis on Regal. I would, dude, fine, go to NXT. You might actually thrive
But
better.
you know what?
Yeah, definitely.
The best technical wrestler in the game might just be available to those brands very soon. And as for this guy, it's tap out time. What does TJP mean by that?
No effort.
I like this. I can't. You can't even call it a match. I'm just gonna call it a segment.
Yeah.
That was a great segment.
Available soon? Wow. Take those words for what they're worth, you know.
TJP.
Dude, I would go to NXT, man. Don't go to SmackDown or Raw. Go to NXT.
Definitely.
Like, because he talks about being the best technical wrestler. He may be able to show that off if he goes like for NXT and goes for the North American Championship or something.
Yeah.
Cruiserweights in the history of the guy.
Well, at least be a part of that division and really showcase what he's worth.
TJP, we don't know what the future holds for the former Cruiserweight champion, but we do know one thing when it comes to Drake Maverick, as he said earlier, as general manager, he's always looking towards.
It's just a shame this show is still
around the world, but it's right here.
Put this show on 8 or 7 o'clock. Make it look better.
Where I've been in the dock, quite frankly, planning the perfect attack.
Leo Rush?
Just face it.
Yep.
There's no secret that Leo Rush is the best cruiserweight in the world. What you are looking at is a 23-year-old piece of gold. You're looking at a gift. But what you are going to experience is a living legend, a phenomenon. And it's only a matter of time before 205 Live feels the rush.
Oh my gosh. That was an awesome vignette.
That may have been. Remember how he said he's gonna not matter and he's gonna be released in a year's time? I take that wholeheartedly back. Holy crap, that was the star-making vignette for Leo Rush. I didn't even know he could cut a promo like that. I didn't know he had a character.
You know what the best part is? He even brought up the Twitter attack. He said the Twitter attacker. That was awesome.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
That was.
Oh, shut up, Vince. Why is this fucking?
But that was awesome.
This show's awful, for the record.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
It's actually shit.
They kind of created this as MA, but they won't make the one product MA.
Yeah, it's not a good TV MA show. It's like they're trying to be Total Drama Island mixed with Rick and Morty. It just doesn't work.
Guys, we'll be walking in.
Oh, live reactions next Tuesday. Well, probably not next Tuesday, but live reactions next week. Lucha House Party versus Gulak, Gallagher, and Kendrick.
Yep.
Reactions next week.
Definitely, I want to see this match.
You can still watch it without the live reactions.
On 205 Live.
Yeah, but it depends. I might be able to live react.
Oh, here he is.
Mustafa. Delay. Come on, Cat. Go. 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 Go.
Okay, now I got to do your prediction when you come back. I'm going to go
go
up and say Mustafa Ali wins.
Buddy Murphy.
Why, do you think he'll be mad?
Who knows? I don't really care at this point. I just want to see a good match. It's like one of those rare occasions, like, I want to see a good match. I know he's going to put on a good match.
They had a great match 4 weeks ago, I think.
I love this fucking thing for Mustafa.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
He is still dreaming of one day calling himself Cruiserweight Champion. And tonight, be the next step towards Ali getting an opportunity again at the Cruiserweight.
Hard.
Well,
Tony needs some Buddy Murphy.
Excuse me, Buddy. Buddy, has your setback against Cedric Alexander affected your ability
Oh my God! Shut up.
encounter against Mustafa
Who
Ali?
is she?
Dasha Fuentes.
Oh yeah, the jabroni.
And you'd have to be some sort of moron to think next time would have the same result.
Dasha, I am still the juggernaut of this division. I'm about to go out there right now and prove that. And prove you can't stop the unstoppable.
This is a random friendship that Tony Nese and Buddy Murphy have all of a sudden.
Yeah, but that's why I had them in a team for the cruiserweight. That's why, because they've been talking all the time.
Yeah.
The reason being is because they're both like have the same build, and I'm like, hey, let's pair you two up. That's pretty much the whole reason.
You know what the weird thing is they completely dropped that Tony Nese face turn with this feud with Gulak. I'm surprised they dropped that completely.
I mean, that's what happens when you don't have the tag team fucking titles.
And his opponent from Melbourne, Australia.
Here he comes.
Weighing in 203 pounds.
Juggernaut, bitch.
What if he made weight limit this week?
We are now just 1 week removed from what many are calling one of the greatest.
So fucking dumb. Like, it's not believable that, like, oh, he goes in and he's 1 pound above the fucking limit. Give me a break, dude. No one would have been able to tell. What was the point?
You know what the funny thing is, too? I think me and Chris made jokes about it because it was the same week that his wife had the implants.
Oh
So
my God, yeah. It was his wife's implants. He was drinking some of that fake processed milk.
Yeah.
The first 2 matchups got a rubber match between Ali and Buddy Murphy. Whoa!
Oh wow!
Not out frost. And Hogan overpowered right off the bat. And Buddy Murphy driving the shoulders
That was
right.
a fast start.
Yeah.
Showcasing his power.
Not as I just watched Lucha Underground episode 10 today and watched Prince Puma versus Phoenix, and that had a pretty fast start too. I know it's random as hell to bring up, but
I love that. I watched that match. That was an awesome match. Phoenix and Prince Puma.
I did have to ask Chris today if Prince Puma Ricochet is really from I forget the name of the. Because I know his where they say he's from in Lucha Underground is false.
Yeah, no, because it's a full-on like reality show kind of deal. It's like Days of Our Lives mixed with wrestling.
Murphy putting the brakes on his
I still like it.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Ali again sidestepping Murphy. And up and oh,
I just watched. I'm up to season 1, episode 11 so far. I just saw
Alexander.
the last. I just saw King Quano wrestle Drago in the last Luchador standing match.
Oh, that was great.
Corkscrew plunger by Ali.
Talk about the heart. That's it right there, Mustafa Ali.
And anyways, Ali making his way to the top rope.
No, he's not gonna. Oh, he might hit this. Oh, he did.
Into Murphy. First cover of the match.
Two.
Murphy just a half second away.
Oh yeah, but I love doing that in the crowd when you get the chant too.
For another title opportunity, as we mentioned,
Sweet.
WrestleMania.
People do the sweet now.
He's the one who's next.
I'm surprised that hasn't been a thing yet when people chant too sweet.
People have done it, but I obviously not in 205.
I would agree 100%. He's been very impressive.
Oh, superplex.
Say, whoever wins here tonight, they should be next in line. Ali able to stop the power game for a moment as Murphy charging.
Oh my gosh!
Buddy Murphy.
I'm surprised Blake hasn't come up to 205 Live yet. Is he even still in the company?
Yeah, Blake's still in the company. I'm actually shy. I think he's like a.
Ali,
what the hell are you doing?
On the post. It's very dangerous. One slip.
Oh,
no. All the way down. Now he's
wait a minute.
Jesus.
Murphy.
Oh, Christ.
No, he's fighting out of it.
Murphy's Law.
Oh, TKO.
Murphy's Law on the top rope. Oh, my God.
Driving the rib cage into the top
That was ridiculous, dude. That really could have hurt him.
Oh, definitely.
It's an opportunity at it. Murphy into the cover. Looks the leg and
out. Yeah, why isn't Blake on 205?
They're grabbing in his mouth. You can take
another. I don't know. He should be. Maybe you could do Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy instead of Tony Nese and Buddy Murphy.
Check the impact.
Are they? Does he not make weight limit?
Yeah, I think
he must not. That's why I assume they probably think he just is too big or something.
Wisely though, Murphy has found a weakness thus far for softening the midsection of Ali. And he's continuing to focus his attention on that injured midsection.
Guys, I don't know any other superstars that are as hungry as these two in the ring right now.
Like Maverick said earlier tonight that Ali.
If they were going to bring in Wesley Blake, they could. If they ever brought back Neville and they brought the Cruiserweight Tag Titles in, they could be like evolution of 205.
Matchup.
Oh, definitely. Oh,
205 limit is a mystery. Why did Buddy get screwed again?
Well, who would be like who would take the Ric Flair role then?
Ali could be in some trouble right now.
No one, because you only have 3 belts. I mean, you could, I guess.
With his speed.
Have it be Blake. I don't think he's the Ric Flair.
All the facets of a champion.
I don't know.
You see there is
there you
go. Austin Aries can come back too, but he wouldn't make the weight limit anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't want to ever go back to WWE.
Can't say. I guess I blame him.
That's another dominant victory here tonight against Ali.
It's gonna be
what? In the half-empty arenas, I wouldn't want to compete in front of a fucking arena for half-empty.
Ali.
You know what the funny thing is his WWE career is pretty much, if you take just his main roster career, it's pretty much forgettable.
For what?
His main roster career is pretty much forgettable. Maybe his NXT career a little bit too.
Yeah, they should have just kept him in
oh my gosh.
That was a great Frankensteiner.
Take it out of Mustafa Ali, not able to capitalize. Murphy isn't moving.
Actually, the thing I remember the most about Austin Aries is his I think his most memorable thing he did in WWE was his commentary.
Yep.
Another look at this reverse runner. Look at the way he drives with his hips, makes all that momentum. And look at the way Murphy lands.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
That really could have been bad, dude.
That probably is just as dangerous. That could have been just as dangerous as a pile driver.
Suffered by Buddy Murphy.
Holy shit!
Oh my! Glad I'm retired.
Holy shit!
So how did Nigel McGuinness get retired, anyways? Because I know he took a
because of a neck injury. The same exact thing, like one of the same exact kind of moves that
favoring that
impact.
Nothing less. Nothing short of a
Ali able to catch Murphy.
Oh, super kick to the back of the head.
Kick to the side of the face.
It's smart. Yeah, they're using it now. He might actually be injured though.
Both men starting to show signs.
That wasn't like the problem is too, and you can see it. You're supposed to. Oh, what a splash! But you're supposed to clutch your legs really hard on the head to make sure that like it won't, compress the neck.
Yeah.
And I think it was a little loose, and that's why his head just spiked the mat.
What an intelligent move from Ali. Then drag his opponent away from the bottom.
And
You can see the referee checking on him.
Perfectly
that's
short.
sad, dude.
The leg that was
That's like they're killing themselves in front of like probably more than half-empty arena by this point.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Cedric Alexander is carefully watching this match because these are the two competitors that are coming after him.
Well, what about Drake Maverick, the general manager, obviously watching very closely at this matchup, these two superstars, as Mustafa Ali, look at his eyes. And
Oh my.
Hear that?
Oh, Murphy answering back.
Oh, my
man,
God.
just trading blows back and forth.
You would think that would favor Buddy Murphy, but Mustafa Ali is throwing him right back.
Oh, wait.
I hope Buddy Murphy's okay. Jesus Christ.
Ali. Oh!
I am kind of surprised that Mustafa Ali and Buddy Murphy went toe-to-toe in strikes. I mean, like Percy watching that said, I thought that would have favored good Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, stronger, bigger man.
Look at this combination by Murphy.
Oh, no. Oh, heel kick.
Holy shit.
Just rock Murphy.
Oh my
Now,
What a heel kick.
Can Ali capitalize?
hell, dude.
Oh,
Get stopped in his tracks. And Murphy.
oh, another one.
Stopped as well.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Don't pause.
Put together enough of a significant
Oh.
advantage.
I'll be down in a few because I'm still.
Oh, pump kick again.
Variation of the
Okay.
from Murphy. And, oh!
Oh, my gosh. Another kick to the head.
I'll be right back up, Owen. Just keep watching it.
All right.
His opponents in the past.
Oh.
Looking for the X Factor into the jaw. Murphy into the cover.
Look at the
Puts
jaw. No.
Ali somehow out at two.
See the way he pinned him there as well. He sat on the midsection to add more pressure.
I forgot. Both these guys have a victory over each other. Mustafa Ali had the match in the tournament as well. Mustafa Ali won the first match, and then Buddy Murphy won the second match 4 or 5 weeks ago. And obviously, it all comes down to this. Buddy Murphy, Mustafa Ali, the rubber match.
Can he breathe? Can he get the oxygen into those lungs?
Nigel, what must be going through the mind of Buddy Murphy at this point? Take a look at what happened 1 week ago. He was closing out Cedric Alexander, couldn't do it. Are there any thoughts running through his head at this moment?
End this as soon as possible.
You gotta think Drake Maverick is
Oh,
watching
super
this close
suplex.
to figure out who's next in line for the Cruiserweight Championship to face Cedric Alexander.
Oh, right into the post.
Back first, Ali.
Oh, my gosh.
Knee first goes Murphy into the post. The right knee of Buddy Murphy just connecting with the steel. Hold on. And
Oh,
X Factor
Roland X Factor on the apron.
Oh, my Lord. Murphy all the way to the floor.
And the win.
And Ali sensing this could be his moment. Is that enough? Cover.
One.
Sorry.
Oh.
Inside
I
shoulder.
got my dinner.
Mustafa Ali is gonna have to dig deep into that bag.
What did I miss? Near fall. I know that.
You missed a Roland X Factor into the apron.
Oh, what did I miss?
A Roland X Factor into the apron.
To cover.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Earlier tonight,
I don't think it's going to show a
Murphy
replay. I think you
having
missed
a
that.
heart. Both superstars showing you the heart of a champion in this matchup. Right now, it might not come down to skill.
Oh.
It might come down to more will. As face first goes Ali. Oh!
Murphy's still a little groggy.
And Ali looking for that tornado.
Oh.
He gets caught by
Oh, my
Murphy.
gosh. Caught into the...
Super kick. And Murphy. Jumping power. And
Oh.
Ali.
Holy crap.
I don't know what that was, but it's not over after that, though.
Where is Ali getting it from?
So what does James got on the menu for dinner tonight?
Mustafa Ali says it all the time. It's all about heart.
Nothing?
Sorry, what?
What do you have on the menu for dinner tonight?
Chicken with pepper jack cheese on it, bacon bits, avocado, and vegetables.
This is all the time.
You have
It's not about the size.
pepper
It's not
jack
about
cheese
speed
on
or
chicken?
power. It's about the
It's
drive.
actually really good.
Sounds good.
Championship.
Ali, motion to the outside.
This is the fourth 12-5 live in a row. He just got a "This Is Awesome" chant.
Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, you had it last week. You had it for the Tommy versus Tozawa match, and then you had it for like 6-man tag match. Oh my God!
Holy crap!
Turning the tables on Murphy for the moment. Who is going to be next in line? Action spilled to the outside.
Oh.
Running in, and Ali.
Oh no! He caught himself. Oh my gosh!
Oh my God!
Put him in the ring. For the victory.
Ali pulled himself. Oh,
Here comes the old 5-4.
and you know what he's looking for now, guys. Oh boy, here we go.
He's gonna. What the?
What the hell?
Tommy.
Where did he come from?
Holy shit!
Oh my gosh!
What?
What does he want?
Tommy, where did he come from? Tommy just doesn't know the look of his eyes. He was focusing on Buddy Murphy.
Oh,
man!
oh, he's attacking Murphy too.
Murphy in the corner.
Nobody is safe from a Tommy's wrath, apparently.
Perhaps he feels he should have a title opportunity instead of Beasley.
And now,
Oh, I hate that finish.
I know. I wish he would still do. I wish he would still do the GTS.
Guys out of, we mentioned a lot of superstars earlier. But Drake Maverick, take a look at
Adam
him. One we
Pearce.
forgot, and he's the only one standing right now. That being Hideo with Tommy.
So we know. I think we know who's going to be next in line for a cruiserweight championship match.
Mustafa Ali would have had this thing.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look if we
Okay.
Tommy interrupt what was turning out to
Also, yeah, they're not going to show you the Bull and X Factor in the apron. You may have to go find that yourself.
I'm following up with this.
I'll watch it back before we go off air.
Respect. He's going to take it by any means. He doesn't care who gets
And then he's got. This must be the worst finisher in WWE today.
With Tommy just interrupting this showdown between Buddy Murphy and Mustafa Ali. And, well, it's no doubt Hideo with Tommy looking around, has his eyes set possibly on the Cruiserweight Championship himself. But what he's looking for.
So I'm assuming we're going to get a triple threat match in the future between these three guys.
Which I'm fine.
That's 205. Good show this week. I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
A C, which is a C.
All right, let me see.
All right, I'll let you look at the Will and X Factor, and then you can give your grade another show. In case you're not on the show.
No, I can be on the show like right after this.
We're not doing. I'm at the wrestling. I was talking about the wrestling rundown.
Oh,
this
yeah,
Sunday.
yeah. No, I'm doing it. I already tried. I can make it. All right. So what did I miss? Obviously, it was after that. No, where is it? It was obviously after this. Oh yeah, the whole thing. Oh my god, what a counter. Yep. That was a thing. It was countered, right? Or was it on the apron?
It was on the apron. So I think you missed, but I think you missed it when it was counted too.
Hold on. I'm on the apron spot now. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus. Holy crap. Yeah, that was a great spot.
Definitely.
All right. See you next. See you then, guys.
Hey, you didn't rate the show yet.
8.
Okay. So you rated it a B.
Yeah.
All right, NXT. So we'll do the plugs on the next video.
All right. Bye-bye.